Ranking 2025's top women's sports moments. Aya Wilson to Texas A&M. Athletes train all of their lives for a single moment. From a buzzer-beating, game-winning shot, successful penalty kick to clinch a championship or single second shaved off a personal best time to set a record. All the years of practice, sweat and sacrifice come down to one defining moment that can make or break an athlete's dreams. Today was just an amazing day in the middle of some really tough months, Olympic alpine skier Mikaela Shiffrin said after winning her milestone 100th World Cup race. "I'm very thankful for this day. The year 2025 was filled with unforgettable moments and feats that will live on in women's sports history." USA Today Sports compiled a list of the top 10. 1. Aya Wilson's WNBA Finals game winner. The Phoenix Mercury were on the verge of another double-digit comeback in Game 3 of the WNBA Finals. Then Las Vegas Aces center Aya Wilson did what Wilson does best. Women's sports. The latest news and insider insights from USA Today's Studio 9. The Aces led by as many as 17 points in the fourth quarter, but the Mercury tied it up at 88 with 5 seconds left. The game looked like it was headed to overtime. That was before Wilson hit a game-winning turnaround jumper over Phoenix's Alyssa Thomas and Dawana Bonner with 0.9 remaining to reclaim the lead. "I just needed a bucket to go in," said Wilson, who finished a game-high 34 points and 14 rebounds in the 90-88 win. "I didn't really see who was in front of me. I didn't care. This is the finals, you've got to make shots." Wilson's shot stopped any momentum for Phoenix in the championship series. The Aces took a commanding 3-0 lead and went on to sweep the Mercury in 4 games to claim their third title in 5 years. 2. Paige Bueckers, UConn win national title. Bueckers finished her UConn career by helping win the program's 12th national title with a dominant 82-59 victory over South Carolina. Bueckers, Azzi Fudd and Sarah Strong combined to outscore the entire South Carolina roster, 65-59. Bueckers finished with 17 points, bringing her to 477 career points in the NCAA tournament, third most all-time. Bueckers exited the game with 1:32 left and cried in head coach Gino Orima's arms on the sideline. It was a storybook ending for Bueckers' injury-plagued collegiate career. Following a breakout freshman campaign where she was named AP Player of the Year and Naismith College Player of the Year, she was limited to 17 games her sophomore year after having surgery to repair a tibial plateau fracture and meniscus tear in December 2021. She missed the 2022-23 season after tearing the ACL tear in her left knee in August 2022 during a pickup game ahead of her junior year. 3. Mikaela Shiffrin wins 100th World Cup. Mikaela Shiffrin became the first alpine skier to win 100 World Cup races in February, less than 3 months after a crash in her first attempt at the milestone left her with a puncture wound in her abdomen and severe muscle trauma. Shiffrin suffered the crash during the second run of a giant slalom race on November 30, 2024, in Killington, Vermont. She was in the lead when she lost an edge, hitting one gate at full speed and somersaulting into another before coming to rest against the safety netting. In her 6th race back from injury, however, Shiffrin crossed the finish line of the slalom in Sestriere, Italy, with the fastest time. She fell to the snow, overwhelmed by the moment. "It certainly feels like I've been fighting a lot lately," Shiffrin said. "It's been hard to find the right momentum and the right flow and to work through the injury and come back and compete with these women who are skiing so strong and so fast. I have wondered in the last weeks so many times whether it is the right thing to come back." Nancy Armour. 4. Marta's equalizer in 2025 Copa America Feminina final. Marta added to her legend in Brazil's 5-4 penalty shootout win over Colombia in the Copa America Feminina final on August 2. Colombia's Linda Caicedo opened scoring in the 25th minute, but Brazil's Angelina converted a penalty kick in the 45th minute to tie it at halftime. Colombia took the lead again on an own goal from Brazil defender Tarshan in the 69th minute, but Brazil evened it up with Amanda Gutierrez's goal in the 80th. Colombia took the lead for the third time with Mayra Ramirez's goal in the 88th minute. Then came Marta. The 39-year-old Brazilian came off the bench in the 82nd minute and instantly made an impact. She scored an equalizer in the 6th minute of stoppage time and scored again in the 105th minute of extra time to give Brazil its first lead. Colombia's Leacy Santos scored in the 115th minute to even it up and send the match to a penalty shootout. Brazil keeper Lorena saved 2 penalty kicks to claim Brazil's 5th Copa America Feminina title in a row and 9th overall. 5. WNBA players, pay us what you owe us shirts. With all eyes on the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game in Indianapolis, the biggest names in the league made a bold statement in front of an announced crowd of nearly 17,000 fans by wearing black pre-game t-shirts that read, "Pay us what you owe us." The message was clear as the players fight for better pay and benefits amid ongoing CBA negotiations. The current CBA was due to expire on October 31st, but was extended January 9, 2026. That's something we wanted to make well known. In the bubble, we always knew how to make a stand with some t-shirts, so we did that today, WNBA President Nneka Agwamike said in July after the All-Star Game. We look forward to negotiating our fair share and our value. Agwamike is referring to WNBA players wearing Vote Warnock t-shirts ahead of a game in August 2020 in support of Reverend Raphael Warnock for U.S. Senate in Georgia. Warnock went on to defeat incumbent Republican Kelly Loeffler, who co-owned the Atlanta Dream before selling her stake in the team in February 2021 following her controversial comments on the Black Lives Matter movement. Warnock credited the players' support and activism with boosting his 2020 Senate runoff victory. 6. Nafisa Collier's explosive news conference. Minnesota Lynx forward Nafisa Collier openly criticized WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert's tone-deaf and dismissive leadership, showcasing how far apart the players and league remained on reaching a new collective bargaining agreement. "We have the best players in the world, we have the best fans in the world. But right now we have the worst leadership in the world," Collier said in her end-of-season media availability following the Lynx's 86-81 Game 4 semifinal loss to the Phoenix Mercury in September. In her statement, Collier recalled a specific conversation she had with Engelbert about compensating young stars in February during the inaugural season of Unrivaled. Her response was, "Caitlin Clark should be grateful to make $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything." In that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. That's mentality driving our league from the top. The league believes it succeeds despite its players, not because of them. Engelbert said she was disheartened by Collier's characterization of their conversation in a statement released on social media. During her annual news conference ahead of the WNBA Finals, Engelbert denied making a comment about Clark and said there's a lot of inaccuracy about what I said or what I didn't say.